Wouldn't it be funny if you lived forever? Are you packing kidding me, dude? Adapting to my very existence? I'll just use my domain expansion. Domain expansion. Megumi becomes head of the Zenin clan, and his first action is to start hitting women? I see. Imagine 6 eyes with heavenly restrictions. She realized she not built for this. Yuji saved me fall. Geto, Norito shikamu, Kenjaku? Choso, I have period today? No problem. Nonchalant removes a period cramps. Fought Sukuna, lost. Fought Gojo, lost. Fought Dabura, helped Dabura awaken his power. Darn, I lost all my money in dumbling again. I'm back, baby. Boom! How am I going to buy antidepressants now? Picturing these 4 in public and how genuinely insane they must look. I know Geto's soul was screaming for hand sanitizer when he touched her. He's still got those mother instincts in him. Look at how gentle he's guiding her as she's still sleepy. Dang that Snux, Maru moments later. Let's go get rid of curses? It doesn't matter. Yuji, what are you doing? Just pull the packing lever. The train is almost here. It doesn't matter. You better be happy, boys. Know the fandom. Appropriate. I am depressed as pack. We understand. You have suffered enough. Inappropriate. I am depressed as pack. Hello, Fraud Watch. Why didn't this bum locked in? Take care of everyone for me. Yes, Sensei. 68 years later. I'm dying. Please help me. Pack off Butch. Jinichi-san, please move faster. I'm low-key dying here, dude. I want to protect her smile. The smile. People need to remember that Gege is colorblind. Yuji also had a hair color problem. Gege always intended for Yuji to have pink hair, but his colorblindness made it look blonde. Hakari is the opposite. The colorblind filter, right side, shows what Gege perceives. Wait, is Gege canonically colorblind? The pack, you mean canonically? Mwahaha. My next attack will end this. Pang, you can't open your domain again. Only anime villain to canonically take a load, by the way. Do you guys think he let the stitches heal so it wouldn't fall off when Jin pulled on his hair? Jujutsu Kaisen, and the Miyaguni's ancestor is. You will literally die if you touch me. It doesn't matter. Who the pack voted for, Okotu? Oh, don't take him too seriously. He's been with that face since we watched the remake of Human Earthworm, and he didn't like it. I already told you that's not why I'm like that. Let me Orifarm in peace. You know how hard I prayed Sukuna dies at the mosque today? Had tears running down my cheeks. The imam checked on me and asked if I'm all right. How it feels being Yuta slander fan, knowing that he probably would have fought Dabura to save Yuji's terminally ill grandkid. The narrator sneaking in modulo just to say Yuji has managed to become the strongest sorcerer, aside from Satoru Gojo, of course. Jujutsu Kaisen. Welcome to Jujutsu High, Jujutsu Kaisen. Switched skins, huh? Yeah, this mug's more handsome. Megumi slander. He is a bum lol. Yuta slander. He is a pay-for-file, necrophile, rip-pest, bum, wife-beater, and he called my grandma. I don't want it to end. Don't cry. It'll call the mood. Hey, Mahito! Come out already, man. Dabura and Maharaga died with just a normal ace black flash, and now I'm bored. Come on, my dude. No one's going to jump you, I promise. It will be just the 2 of us. Don't make me come over there and get you. Die of old age already, for the love of God. Yuta, what grade are you without Rika? Thanks for being nice to my son. Sit Dabura down and have him watch the Gojo versus Sukuna livestream VOD, and it's actually over for the verse. Got the hang of it. Earth Sorcerer seems pretty advanced. He's just losing hair with every season. The one who stands with them, whoosh, is me. A beer? Earth's hospitality is quite advanced. Man, I wonder where Yuji Itadori is. Darn, that guy is hitting black flashes just by walking. Shut, I need to focus on finding Yuji Itadori. Megumi, Gojo, the butcher's strongest disciple, hurts a young woman out of nowhere. Who would have guessed? God darn, my man becomes the Zenin leader, and next thing you know, he's slapping women. Goodbye, my love. I will never have another standout fight, because Gege can't make women have more than one fight except Maki. Hakari is so straight, he sensed Kirara was a girl before she came out to him. He took a gamble. We all agree Megumi-ji, right? She is so cute. Daily life, going to sleep, first date, getting married. Yuta is a bum. He couldn't even last a minute in Gojo's body. Yuta reading every possible physics book, trying to understand how the pack, even infinity, works. Appropriate. I have a seaside technique that lets me sometimes draw fights. Top 5. Inappropriate. My already good technique can seaside anyone in the verse but Kenjaku. Hello, human resources? 19 years old, 15 years old, 100 plus years old, 27 years old, 4 months old, 28 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, 16 years old. Where is he? Where's my rival? Show yourself, you coward. Where are you? Don't tell me you're afraid to give me my only win in the entire series? Stop hiding. Show yourself, panda. Maki and Choso after taking over 100 plus hits from Naoya. Naoya after getting hit once. Appropriate. I have a seaside technique that lets me sometimes draw fights. Top 5. Inappropriate. I have a seaside technique that lets me sometimes draw fights. Bum. My name is Kashimo Hajime. He's the Kashimo Hajime with 100 points. Culling game player Hajime Kashimo. The Kukuru unit. Boys of the Zenin clan who do not possess cursed techniques are required to enlist. As a subordinate organization of HAI, they're drilled in martial arts every day. Maki had belonged to the Kukuru unit until she enrolled at Jujutsu High. Is she recording a podcast? Dabura is the scariest guy I've ever seen in my life. What if I expanded my domain without a barrier? Domain expansion. Domain expansion. Gee, guys, I think we're all being a little rash here. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 will be on break next week. We found 5 bodies buried in his yard, and I have a feeling there'll be more. If you make contact with Takeda, take him into custody immediately. They just be letting anyone in the Zenin clan at this point. His wife really saw this and thought, I can fix him. She did. He was ready to be a family man for the rest of his life. Could have joined Nanamin's corporate company as well. Nanamin could have given him a referral. Maki wouldn't have muscles and would have recovered from her burns with 0 scars. Maki would be easily defeated by Naoya, but Luffy would save her while Maki cries in the BG. Maki would get a pity fight against some fodder while the monster trio fights the upper Zenins. Bro, can you imagine if Oda wrote Maki? If Kirara isn't a woman, then why did Gege forget about her after her first fight? When were you ever an adult? Why don't we ask Mai-chan? Who knows? Awakened players bore me. They're just here to fill out the player roster. The only one I sense any potential in his Hiromi Higuruma. Gojo struggling to remember when exactly he told his students to sit back and watch as a teen grade 2 sorcerer has to fight against the strongest enemy. So this is hockey. This world is really interesting. A horn is a type of sword, right? This is an upscale, right? Hi daddy, it's me. Can you send me some hockey knots from the Knights of God stock, please? I love when artists draw JJK characters and they add a photo of a real panda for Panda. But the job of a warrior isn't to fight to the death. It's to protect women and children. Yeah, you've seen me like this thousands of times. I've seen the sunset thousands of times too. Second incarnation, an old man who achieved sole control of the archipelago during the Civil War of WA. He has 2 types of self-sufficient Shikigami and can use their tracks, a domain. Toto, for the love of God. Pick up the phone, I need you, man. Maharaga lost. Mr. Itadori, you need to fight Dabura now. It doesn't matter. The world doesn't need me anymore. You're the only one who can fight him. Help us, please. Satoru Gojo isn't like Yuji Itadori. I know he's capable of cold logic. I'm not like Itadori. I'm willing to earn those 100 points on my own. When people are jealous of me or won't accept me for who I am, it makes my heart ache with this throbbing pain. I barely have to try at all, and I can beat them. Yuta's son, when he sees Maru and Yuji planning to make a world where cursed spirit doesn't exist, he wouldn't be able to make power-scaling debates and agendas anymore. We need to convince Hakari and Kirara to help us. I'm never going to forget you, nor will I ever forgive you. Well, perhaps that'll reduce a bit of my loneliness. For someone over 80 years old, you're holding up pretty well. How do you do it, Mrs. Kugisaki? Oh, a lady doesn't reveal her secrets. The pose these guys struck after discovering how to reverse their technique. Only 6 months to live is pretty harsh. Fact, Yuta was so delusional in this moment that he tried saying cleave, hoping it would work. Sukuna, out of pity, cleaved himself. Fact, Yuta actually doesn't have the strength to lift people, so he carries them like this to look cool without being exposed. Fact, Yuta doesn't actually have a domain expansion. Maki just placed those swords there because she felt bad for him. Strongest waffle of today versus strongest waffle in history. How Curses was moving in Gojo's era. I'm the strongest. All right, bet. How Curses is moving in Yuji's era. I'm the strongest. Why people hate Yuta? There are a lot of anime where the MC is 15 years old, black hair, prodigious, misunderstood kid with copy/OP techniques who is super strong, smart, and popular with girls. People love them, so then why Yuta is the only one who gets the hate? So Megumi, have you finally improved your boring taste in women? Senpai, I'm curious, have you ever actually touched a woman's ass before? I'm talking one cheek in each hand, grabbing the full thing in all its glory? No, have you? Not really, but at least I still can. Okatsu Tsurugi, scummy big brother. Don't you have any leftovers? Those were for later. It's just kind of rude. You ate them. No. When people are jealous of me or won't accept me for who I am, it makes my heart ache with this throbbing paw. Pachinko guard, are you really a senior citizen? Why won't you believe me? That ID is legit, young man. Are you kidding? Modulo Yuji visiting Megumi at the old folks' home, when suddenly he hits him with the, "Excuse me, young man, but who are you?" Earth Jujutsu is truly wobble, advanced. Crazy how people are giving the least amount of empathy to a character that probably deserves a lot of it. I just need to make sure no one tried to get in the way of those two. Well, those four, I guess. I'm never going to forget you, nor will I ever forgive you. Well, perhaps that's reduced a bit of my loneliness. I've had enough. How me and Toji Zenin defeated the strongest. What the pack. Sorry, but we're gonna use you now. How many Sukuna fingers am I worth? Being generous, I'd say about 1,000 or 2,000. That's plenty. Most popular female characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuta is basically the male version of Shoko, and Shoko is basically the older version of Nobara. So Maki is actually canonically in love with Nobara. How did nobody see this? Supposedly, actually. My name is Dagon, Hanami, Jogo, and Mahito. And because using techniques consumes cursed energy and thus leakage is extremely small, that's the logic behind it. Ah, it was in Tsukumo-san's secret notes. Handy. Maharaga donates $1 billion to the Cancer Research Institute. I want to kill Yuka Okatsu myself. What it's like being a Mahito fan after seeing all the recent leaks. Ref I quit. Sir, someone's here to see you. Who? Is it Gojo? Sir, what are you thinking about? That this truly was our Jujutsu Kaisen. And then he hit 9 consecutive black flashes on the King of Curses. Oh, how wonderful. This is my JJK manga collection in all different languages. Oh, that's really cool. That Yuji was really something. Yes, he was, sir. And so I used RCT to heal my Alzheimer's. What's RCT? What did I say? It's okay, I'll be with him. My glorious blue-eyed king, I'm going to miss you. Go get him, stupid blindfold. Prove to use that you're more than just a pretty face. Salmon. If gets too rough, I'll tag you out. Win Gojo-san. Roger that. A true sphere is though to be impossible. It has no contact area, so it generates infinite pressure. A perfect sphere is untouchable. So how will you handle? Wow, I'm a special grade sorcerer, and I'm not even tired. Modulo spoilers are delayed due to a holiday in Japan on Wednesday. There's no ETA as of now. I'll post them once we have them. Japanese people literally making up holidays and making them fall exactly either on the days prior, on the days of the leaks, just so they could delay announcing Megumi's eventual fate. Such a gravely severe misconception. I won't stop at simply minging you to Bit's trap, a refusal burning red with fury, right in front of your eyes. I'll slaughter each and every human being you claim to be oh so valuable. Gage wrote Megumi as a representation of depression, and Fan treated him exactly how society treats the disorder. A packing alien invasion, bully your little brother. Wrong at Itadori. You are not the savior, nor is his the end. 19 years old, 15 years old, 100 plus years old, 27 years old, 4 months old, 28 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, 16 years old. When have you been an adult? Well, how about asking my? Chapters 1 to 11, First Act. Chapter 12 to 21, Second Act. Chapters 21 to 30, Final Act. I have a crush on someone here. It's probably Gojo. It's probably Hikari. Damn it, it's me. Bad ending, beat Gojo, normally. Good ending. Make a binding vow with Yoji that has a loophole allowing you to hop bodies. Steal Megumi's body. Perform the bath ritual. Instead of just beating Gojo with domain clashes, take the added risk of adapting to infinity so Maharaga can create the world / copy the world / cut Go / Joe in half. Granite Blast. Ishigori is the only sorcerer who has the same attack output, whether he's using a cursed technique or not. Mahito. Were you always this weak? Just this once. Though he'd probably never find meaning in fighting, Ishigori's gaze melted Yuta Okutsu's heart. Fun fact, Granite Blast didn't overpower the love beam. Yuta simply got distracted, staring at Ryu's hard as fit. Are you afraid to get closed because you don't know my technique? Guess I'll just tell you. It's mass. Has anybody tried shooting Sukuna with a gun? Don't you have any friends or a lover? Yuji still has the Sukuna eyelets. That means Sukuna is still possessing Yuji. Sukuna is not yet possessing Megumi. The AIZO art is Megumi. After Sukuna possessed Megumi, the eye slits disappear, as you can see in Chapter 220 art. Yuji in AIZO art still has eye slits, so Sukuna is still in Yuji. Megumi and Gojo is shown, with Yuji in the middle. This is in reference to the panel in Chapter 212, yes, that chapter, where Yuji thanked Megumi and Gojo for giving him a role to play. The blood splatter in Megumi's face refers to the blood that Megumi spilled during CG to save his sister. Eizo refers to the Japanese concept of love and hate, representing mixed emotions or the duality of affection and animosity. The cover with Gojo and Megumi matches. Gojo stares directly at Megumi, witnessing how his love, Megumi, turns into hate/animosity/adversary, Sukuna. You probably already understand my cursed technique. I can't make anything big or complicated. I'm heavily injured from his cuts, so once I make this, I'll die. Yuji, help my grandchildren. Yeah, Yuji. I died. Yeah, Yuji. I'm 1v1ing a Sukuna level threat. Gambles. Yuji, I'm gay. Let's pack. Yes, Maru. Our agenda is meaningless, but well posted. Naoya is actually my favorite character. Good person loved by fans. Good person mixed views. Good person hated by fans. Morally gray loved by fans. Morally gray mixed views. Morally gray hated by fans. Just horrible loved by fans. Just horrible mixed views. Just horrible hated by fans. Shout out to sorcerers who try to shield the youth from the burdens of adults. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. The strongest waffle in history versus the strongest waffle of today. Why the pack with Jinny, a normal as Jude. Come to the conclusion that his wife's dead body is being piloted by an evil, thousands of years old sorcerer, and not just that Kaori was actually alive and had major brain damage. Rumor JJK, Season 3, Director Shota, Goshozono Gaso, has left MAPPA after finishing his work on JJK Season 3 Part 1. Note, this is not due to any backlash or CSM, Season 1 director situation. Gaso has left on his own accord after wrapping up his work as per contract. Our new trio for Modulo. But seriously though, this panel feels so surreal. Mahito is going to be the new pet/marketable mascot for JJK2. Someone has to do it now that Panda is gone. Yuji just has to tell him to transform into something cuter. Kin used to give snacks a lot. When I learned he got them by exchanging leftover pachinko balls, that was the first time I punched him.